It's very pointy time. Welcome to the show. How are you today? Hope you had a very splendid time, yeah? That's the one I can ask for. Hope everything went well. People behaved. You guys slept well. It's December. It's the chilly December. It's going on right now from anywhere you are in Nigeria. And I'm guessing Abuja is no wise different. I heard the Amatan in Kano is senior. Then the one that is the school principal is the one in Jos. Okay. No, Allah. Welcome to Morning Crossfire with Femi D Live. I'm Femi D MLM. For those joining us on Facebook and YouTube, you're also very much welcome. We're streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube at Nigeria Info Abuja. So feel free to join in on those very platforms. Today's Tuesday. We've got to dig through the headlines and the stories that are leading the way and the national stories that are transforming our lives. Let's find out next what the stories are all about. Welcome to the show.
Nothing breaks the news like the news. Trust me, I can prove it. I'm ready. Let's take on the biggest debates on radio, provide insights, experience, and build an unforgettable discussion together. I am Femi D. Amele.
All right, then, looking through some of these stories, just to also let you know that the stories have been published under the editorial guide of various publishers, and we on Nigeria Info informing you at this time of the headlines as we have them from these platforms.
This is Morning Crossfire.
We'd like to take a look at stories as we have them from the likes of a Punch newspaper, The Nation, Daily Post, Independent, and The Sun.
This is Morning Crossfire. On 95.1 Nigeria Info.
Let me start out by saying congratulations to our own Victor Osimhen. Yes, he has won the player for the Africa's best. African Footballer of the Year would have to be our dear own Super Eagles forward Osimhen. He's been doing amazing in Italy. Victor Osimhen did pick up the crown for 2023 African Footballer of the Year, and that was really good. I understand Nigeria was also the Team of the Year from yesterday as well. Aziza Toshola also clinched her own title, I think for the sixth time. For the sixth time, she did go on to win the title. So, well, Nigeria didn't do bad, at least 4 awards. Yes, Aziza Toshola did win the for the sixth time the Player of the Year, Female Player of the Year in that award as well. She's become an icon and a symbol of good things to come, especially among the ladies as well. It was Morocco's Walid Regarigu. I hope that comes out right. Coach of the Year for men's category that did pick up that side. But not to say, we had a good time. Osimhen, Player of the Year for men. Aziza Toshola for Player of the Year for women. She plays for Barcelona as well. Victor Osimhen plays for Napoli. Interco Player of the Year was Percy Tau for South Africa. Coach of the Year was the Moroccan coach. Female Coach of the Year was from South Africa. Goalkeeper of the Year was Chiamaka Nnadozie, Nigeria. She plays in Paris FC as well. Who else from Nigeria now? National Team of the Year, women, was Nigeria as well. Morocco's national team, Morocco's team was the Team of the Year for men as well. Okay, well, let's go to the hardcore part of the politics of the day. Here are some of those stories that you're following and should know about and probably read more about.
This is Morning Crossfire.
I am best to succeed Obaseki, says ex-MB chair Igadola. Speaking about Edo State's gubernatorial election, Shuaibu protests over destroyed campaign billboards. Jam to begin verbal reasoning test for direct entry. Ogun monarchs selling government land, planting Indian hemp, says Abiodun. ASU condemns low education budget, threatens strike. Rivers crisis, PDM moves to replace 27 pro-Wike assembly defectors. Labor fumes as federal government stops 35,000 award payment. And also CAC to the list over 91,000 companies over infractions. Grid collapses again. Power generation crashes to 43.5 megawatts. Tinubu knocks military over Adamawa police station burning. Osimhen breaks 24-year Nigerian jinx, claims CAF Porty award. Keeping up with all the stories from the Punch as well for today, you do have gunmen abduct Cross River monarch, kill aide. Gunmen killed 2 during an Anambra nightclub attack, injure others. Amo Tekun arrests 62 suspected criminals in Ondo State. 7 Ogun communities protest bad roads, gully erosions. Man stabs friend to death in Lagos. Suspected Yahoo boy kills Delta police student and 2 others. Husband flees as EFCC arraigns Kanu couple over 410 million naira fraud. Governor mourns as gunmen kill 4 in Plateau village. Gunmen abduct Abuja woman and 3 children. Those are latest stories from the Punch for today. More stories now from the nation. CBN suspend charges on bulk cash deposits. Why we dumped PDP for APC by Rivers Assembly members. How budget 2024 will grow economy. Tinubu, I won't lose battle against bandits and terrorists. Why Mabila Power Project got 0 allocation in 2024 budget by Adelabu. You also have of interest, lawyers who file frivolous cases should lose CPD points. Sanwo-Olu promises resilient security for residents and properties. But Jabiamila says State House Hospital Presidential Wing among world best. The Nation still provides other stories. Osimhen makes IFFHS World Best Player shortlists. Yes, it's been listed alongside with 21 others, 2023 International Federation of Footballers, is listed. Let me get the exact title now. Is listed among the likes of Messi and Ronaldo. This International Federation of Football History and Statistics, Men World Best Player of the Year for 2023, Osimhen is listed among them in that award that is due to come up pretty much soon. Okay, Kwara government directs distribution of 20,000 50 kg bags of maize as palliatives. 2027 PDP can't field Northerner as presidential candidate, says judge. Of interest as well, deploy data tech to unlock startups potential. That's also there. International local observers Lord INEC over Kogi poll is also making its own appearance in the likes of the Nation for today. Now to Daily Post. CBN suspends processing fee on large cash deposits amid Naira scarcity. Nigerians groan as Naira scarcity persists nationwide. Tinubu inaugurates Nigeria's first electric taxis in Maiduguri. Fubara summons emergency ESCO meeting after 27 lawmakers defect to APC. 27 Rivers Assembly members defect to APC. Residents accuse Yobe LG chair of land grabbing. 2 commissioners swap positions as Governor Rada appoints GM for State's Radio. Ogun has no capacity to run Amosu's 250-bed hospital, Abiodun tells monarchs. Ambazonia rebels control Belegete community, block Nigerian troops. Banditry. Nigerian government to commence building houses, schools, hospitals in the north. Monarchs colluding with outsiders to take government land, plant Indian hemp in Ogun. Governor Abiodun speaks about this. Sokoto Guba now. PDP lists 9 grounds, asks Supreme Court to void Aliu's election. Reactions trail defection of 27 lawmakers to APC in Rivers. And then 2027 presidency, joke taken too far, but the judge kicks against northern candidates. Kogi Giba now, Action Alliance disown candidates petition against governor-elects. CAF Awards, Amunike shaped my career. Osimhen appreciates former coach. Guardiola taking criticism. Michael Richards predicts club to win title. 2 die in Adamawa boat accident. She was a witch. Man kills mother in Adamawa State. Amotekun arrests and also parades 62 suspected criminals in Odo State. Family accuses hospital of negligence in death of ATBU students. Kidnappers finally release 8 abducted Nasarawa Varsity students. We're not aware of protests in Kano, says police. All right, well, these are stories from Daily Post. Now to the Independent newspaper. Job losses puts contributory pension scheme at risk. No bank failed integrity test, says CBN. Budget it raises questions over 2024 budget, calls for urgent review. There's no plan for increase in tax rates, says federal government. PDP asks INEC to conduct fresh polls in Rivers' 27 constituencies. Job losses puts contribution pension scheme at risk. Also of interest this very morning, as we have it from the Independent newspaper. You would find Osimhen Oshola emerged best African men and women footballers at CAF Awards. Chiamaka Nnadozie wins African Women Goalkeeper of the Year. Nigerian Super Falcons wins Women Football Team of the Year. All right, Saka Martinelli skip Arsenal training as injury worries mount. Missing Rivers man, brother begs police to intensify search. Yoruba poet, singer Olanrewaju Adepoju is dead. Prophet Bojesoma Beria now provides security to avoid loss of lives and property. Group admonishes Tinubu, IGP, and others. Kaduna bombing. Senators donate December salaries to victims. All right, these are leading stories as we have them from the Independent. Let's round off now by taking a look at the Sun newspaper for today. Dame Awards. The Sun shines, emerges best design newspaper. CAF Awards. Osimhen breaks 24-year jinx. Reps Northern Caucus pledges 450 million naira infrastructure in Tudunbiri. Federal government mounts 2024 budgetary supplementary budget now. Rivers fears for governor's removal as 27 lawmakers defect to APC. Ebonyi shuts down 5 fake hospitals, 107 quacks sign understanding. Tanitita denies Navy's allegation of oil theft. Ritualist on the prowl in Bayelsa State. Tension in Anambra community as anti-tout squad opens fire, kills 3, injure 20 others. Benue, Governor Elias Holy Communion. No northerner in PDP should contest the presidential election in 2027 or, well, pretty much going on like that, but that's from Body Judge. Edo Deputy Governor laments destruction of billboards, says let Edo people decide who becomes next governor. It's time to unbundle INEC. Namachi Reps member speaks about this. All right, well, those are stories leading the way and getting people talking this very morning. And we do appreciate that you've listened to the headlines. But do remember, the stories have been published under the editorial guide of various publishers. And Beyond Nigerian Info, I've only informed you of the headlines as we have them for today.
This is Morning Crossfire.
All right, we also ask of you to follow through with our editorial guide. Your course needs to be devoid of hateful speech, lies, fake news, and abuses. We ask of you to be truthful and factual as you share with us on Nigeria Info.
This is Morning Crossfire.
All right, then, let's listen to you and take your calls on 0700-951-0000. Again, that's 0700-951-0000. You can also join in on 080 9597 4869. And on WhatsApp, it's 080 999 30137.
Watch your number one talk station of the nation. Nigeria Info every day of the week, Mondays to Friday on YouTube to catch up with the Morning Crossfire.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
Grateful to you that you've called at this time. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, Mr. Femi.
Good morning to you. All right, welcome. Good to have you on.
He's a lovely brother from North Central, living in Abuja, Federal Housing, Maladuna.
Welcome, dear friend.
No, northern leaders contest the presidential election in the 2027 by the judge. They don't start again, but when the same thing happened to us, the 2023 election, people are suffering now. We should forget about any region. Anybody let it come out. If you get ticket, work for the party. That's why we're suffering now, because the division of the north and south. Now this now, because 8 years of APC, they didn't do anything. And now division of the Labour Party and PDP and the NPP, now make the Tinubu win. Now all of us are debating now. Who vote for APC and who didn't vote for APC? Everybody are suffering.
Okay.
So I advise Mr. Bodijo is an elder man. We should not cause confusion. We should just pray. May God choose a better life for us. Thank you. God bless Nigeria. God bless Nigeria for.
All right. Thank you as well for your call. Grateful to you to share that with us. Good morning and welcome.
Hello. Good morning, Femi D.
Good morning. Glad you joined in.
Good morning. My name is Salati. Nothing breaking news like the news.
Oh, yes, and I can prove it.
I greet Malan Haruna from Kubwa. I want to talk about most especially the project that the National Assembly, the House of Reps, will commence in Tudumburi. I want to commend them for that. In fact, Femi, do you know that place is almost between Rigasa and airport? But from that place, no infrastructure, no primary health care, no even good school in that community. And sometimes we see how some people will bragging, this is the fake governor. While look at what those people are going through. In fact, this misfortune that happened explode that village. I hope all the promises they are promising this community to effect the project. Nigeria are watching, and we want to see, most especially, those promises be done, being accomplished. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. Nagode.
All right. Thank you as well for your time. Good morning to you. Glad you joined in.
Good morning, Dr. Femi D. Amale. How are you? How are your loved ones?
Very well. Thanks for checking in.
My name is Abakar calling you from Gwagwalada. I greet Malang Haruna, greet Salasi, greet all listeners, all Nigerians. Tudumburi, the hill of monkey. They are no longer monkey in Tudumburi. There are people, but they have suffered several years of neglect, and they are bombed incidentally. We hope they will be better compensated. This will not linger in their memory. They will be compensated with infrastructure, with scholarship for their children, with betterment of life. And Dr. Femidi,
yes.
There is a claim that the security community are winning over the insurgency. But adoption of a woman with her 3 children is a common feature in Abuja. It's a feature of power. How are they winning? How can they prove? And kidnapping has become a constant feature in Abuja. Even one chance. Thank you. God bless you.
All right. Thank you for your view to this very morning. Okay, here we go. Let's take on this call. Good morning to you.
Yes, good morning, family.
Welcome.
Yeah, this is Joseph Danley.
All right, Joseph. Good to have you on.
I expected our dear president to take action on the military for bombing those people twice. You know, I'm a detribalized person. Whether they are Muslim, Christian, traditionalists, it doesn't matter. They are fellow Nigerians. A civilized client.
When you just say
You know what will
twice, I know one has happened under his administration. I'm not aware that it has happened twice under his watch. Has it?
You're a journalist, verify.
I'm asking you. No, it's not.
All right.
I'm asking you.
They bumped them twice.
Okay.
30 minutes interval.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Having said that, the truth is that in civilized society, what would have happened is for the army, chief of army staff, those involved to resign. Even the president is supposed to sack them, ask for private investigators. That is how we should move forward.
But they've started private investigations already. I know they've started private investigations into it already. All right. Well, they've started private investigation into it already. But it's a very, very tough call at the end of the day. Is it wrong? Completely wrong. But, are there punishments that should be meted out to the men who got the information wrong or who carried out the command, who gave the command? Those are questions. We've never really been able to answer questions around who gave the last command in Nigeria. It always beats us to it. We've never been able to answer to that. Whose intel was relied upon to make such a decision? Mwanzo John Lazizi from Jigo Buhari says, Northern lawyers suddenly woke up because we now have a Southerners president. What a country. Dr. Mizuli Barra from Uri says, a lot of unacceptable things keep going on in this country. How could 27 lawmakers in Rivers suddenly defect to APC without consulting their constituents that elected them? These people and their godfather, Wike, should allow Fubara to serve and provide good governance and dividends of democracy to his people. Enough of this power play. And then also Francis says, watching from Enugu State. Good morning, FMD. Keep up the good work. Nigeria will surely be great again. May God help us. Obona Efoke says the defection of 27 members of River State Assembly is an aberration and an affront to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, as amended. I urge PDP not to relent in making sure their seats are declared vacant. There's no division in PDP national level to warrant such impunity. Ben Royal Ezugu says Wike should know that he's just destroying the Rivers politics absolutely. As to Fubara, it should be strong and move River State forward. That's the fallout of godfatherism. Okay? Well, that's quite a number of the messages that have dropped by this very morning with regards to that on Facebook, okay? Our friends on YouTube, let me see if I can read for your message just in time before we go on the break. But it's interesting that different ways in which this situation is being handled. Some for the better, some not exactly good enough, but different ways in which more will come. Okay, I'm looking out for comments on YouTube. Not too sure I have any for now, but I'll definitely check back with them. But when I do come back from the break, let's listen to what President Tinubu said about the bombing in Kaduna State as well. River State has 27 lawmakers defected. What does this mean for the governor? What does this mean for godfatherism and much more? These and more coming up next on Morning Crossfire with Femi Live. Stay with me.
Wazobia Academy, they boast with success as them they train the new generation of.
Nothing breaks the news like the news. Trust me, I can prove it. I do it every morning on Morning Crossfire from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Nigeria Info 95.1, and I'm Femi D. Amede. Join the biggest conversation around the national politics every day in a way that is trustworthy, full of passion, and yes, covers the biggest politics and the stories that matter to you. See, you have all the reasons to find out what's going on in Nigeria and be engaged differently. Let's talk. That's the way to go, even this morning.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info.